Let's go, baby. It's Below Ground Sound. We got the Decedent boys in here. Me and Brett with the boys. You heard it. The show got canceled last night, but y'all booming tonight. Let's fucking go.
Let's do it.
Fuck rain.
Back
Fuck
again
water.
with a vengeance.
I hate water.
Fuck out of here, Poseidon. We ain't rocking with you.
Yeah,
Drink
fuck
beer
Poseidon.
instead.
Yeah, if it got filled with like Modelo's instead of water.
Oh, dude, fill me up with
I-
Modelo.
I'd
Would
play
they
and
still
take
cancel?
beer.
Would they still have canceled the show?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
they would have brought me. I
Just
would have
flooded with
slurped
beer.
it up.
There ain't gonna be no flood after us.
Bring your straws. Well, fuck yeah. I'm that excited for this one. This one, I knew. This is one of the podcasts I knew was going to happen when we started. I'm like, yo, they're on the top of the list. I know the boys are down. We're going to have a fucking good one.
Fuck yeah, man.
I'm
Thanks
fucking
for
hyped to
inviting us,
have y'all.
dude. We've been ecstatic about this shit.
What's even better is 2 days ago, I had, on my memories, I'm sitting there scrolling, and I posted on my story, it said, yo, who's trying to slide down to the brass rail?
Oh, yeah.
Because I had just caught a whim. I knew, was Dead Fruit on that one?
Yeah.
Dead
All right,
Fruit,
I knew Dead Fruit
Psychedelico.
because Connor's one of the homies, played with him for a long time, a couple bands. So I was like, he said, yo, come on down. It's I think it was like a $5 cover, but the dude forgot to get my money, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. That was
Working that
that was the
door.
first time I met Will, or Bill. He goes by both. Bill. Love you, dog.
Bearded
Hard mosher.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Bill.
remember-
Love that guy.
I remember when he popped out to the Monty when we all played Mayhem at Mac for that first time.
He was
I was-
excited. That was
I was
his like first
surprised.
hardcore show.
Man, he was already doing roundhouse kicks and shit like he just Chuck Norris. Roadhouse.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
traded
dude.
in Jacksonville.
I'm so glad you're at the brass rally. Like, low key, dude, you kind of fucking put us on. Like,
Dude,
to
I was
be honest.
I was excited to see you guys because I just went to see Dead Fruit, and you know what I mean. Dead Fruit's not the heaviest shit, so like, I don't even know. I think you guys started playing. I was sitting in the back, and it was me, my brother, and Ara, my girlfriend. We were all chilling there, and I was like, oh fuck, and so I'm like standing up in the back, and I was drinking it. I don't drink anymore, but I was drinking at the time. I was standing there with my beer. I was getting hype in the back, man. I'm crushing beers for y'all, and it's dope. And then I hear the dun 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 dun. I said, "Oh fuck!" I said, "Logan, come on, bro, come on, let's get up there. Let's get up there, dude. This is sick." But yeah, I took a video and I posted it and tagged Sex Food Bug, and then they reposted it on their Instagram too,
Yeah.
which was super fucking sick. But I didn't know it was your guys' like first show. I don't even think I talked to you guys that day. I don't even think I said what's
saw
up.
you in the crowd, but then like
I
just
bossed
didn't say
around for a
anything 'cause it was
minute.
my first show.
I got a little bucked
fuck.
for a second, but someone came and Will came and shut me down. He was like, "Hey man, we can't be moshing in here." I was like, "Bro,
It's fucked up.
Man, same thing with Mark and Brennan. Remember they showed up, they started moshing.
Yeah, they were going a little crazy.
I think they fucking almost ran into the little mixing board that they had too.
Oh, probably, yeah. Scott's.
Hey, cut that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
was hard though.
no, it was cool. That was like me and Josiah's like first time ever being on stage, even. So it was like fucking
that's sick.
awesome, dude. It
Fuck
felt
yeah.
so cool.
Cause like I fucking watch videos of bands playing all the time, so I kind of like I knew what to do, but I didn't know what to do. You know, like and like what is it? Nick from Dead Fruit actually told me something like really fucking like helpful. Like before we played, he's like turn whatever anxiety that you have and just fucking put it towards just having a really good show. And I was like, for some reason that makes sense to me.
Fuck
So
yeah.
I'm gonna
Hell
do
yeah.
that.
dude, shout
That
out
was
Nick.
fucking
Nick's a
hard.
great
Nick's
dude."
always
Nick
been
fucking
very
Steele, bro.
prophetic.
Fuck yeah.
Remember, get with it, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
Oh yeah,
a
I know the
homie.
video you're talking about. The
with
the
the-
other
get
time
the
we played the
fuck
brass.
Yup,
rail.
yup.
Yeah, it was our first time playing together, I think.
Yeah.
And that shit was fun.
You
That
were
shit
doing
was sick.
cartwheels, bro. I remember that shit. That was fucking
Yeah,
dope.
I was really drunk that night. That night was fun. I was excited though.
That was like the first show that we kind of realized, like, yo, holy shit, like we could actually get the crowd moving and
Yeah.
shit. Because before that, we were like playing venues that didn't have moshing or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah.
So yo, let's get that back storage room at the brass rail, and just everybody's going fucking
I
crazy.
lived here my whole life and never knew that back room was there. We played that show, and I guess they played another show after that. Got caught by the cops, and the cops were like, "Yo, this shit's fucked up, back here. Y'all can't be doing this." Shout out to the brass rail. We love you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to put no smut on the brass rail. We
Right.
love you guys very much, and that back room was fucking sick, and it's shitty because I remember
I didn't see
saying.
no problem with it, bro.
I remember walking around being like, "Yo, this is perfect. This is exactly where we need to
More
be fucking
shows
playing
need to
right
happen
now."
Here, like it was a hard fucking like. I mean, the sound wasn't really ideal because like it was like really fucking like echoey and
Yeah.
Like, but besides that, it was fucking pretty fun to just be in there and mosh and shit.
I had a blast that night. That shit was fucking awesome.
Or walking in and just seeing the setting and just being like, yo, this is like that type of shit you see in like a 90s hate read video. You know?
Yeah, dude, it was sick.
Storage room
The
shit.
ceiling tiles were falling. I remember it was raining like maybe the day before, but they had like buckets around that were catching the rain falling from the fallen tiles and shit. Fuck yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was
an awesome
that was
night,
fun, man.
That's how it
I
should
remember
be.
being so fucking hot in there though. Dude. Like
Sweaty.
I was wearing like basketball shorts underneath it, and so I like went into the bathroom and took off my pants real quick, and I just came back in and started swinging.
Were you guys there yet when we were all standing? We had to have been because I'm pretty sure we were standing about next to the truck. We were all standing there talking and shit. And Kenton pulls up in his
Yes.
fucking
Yo.
truck,
Yes.
dog. Okay, Brett, you listen to this one, Brett. So we're all standing there talking bullshit outside the venue, and like they're backed up right to the door. So basically, so like you know what I mean, we're standing right. There's probably like 10 of us, all the Jack dudes and us. We're all standing there talking, and we see Kenton pull up. We're like, yeah, here we go. Kenton's got cabs and shit. Here you go. Fuck, pulls up, man. All yours. We said. Oh shit! We turned around. Kenton fucking hit a car, backed into the car like right in front of everybody, dude.
Dude,
fucking,
he
pulled
flew
up.
into the parking lot.
He pulled up. He said, "Oh shit!" Hopped in his truck and went pulled around the back.
Fucking hog. Put it in reverse.
No one said shit, dude.
I love Kenton for that.
It's fucking awesome.
What a way to
Shout out
start a
Kenton.
first gig, too. Wasn't that his first gig?
It was. That was his first time playing with us too, because we only got Kenton in the band because Connor was going and playing with OTEP with Dead Fruit, and we were gonna play our first headlining show with like Paper Lanterns was on it, 8 Ball Death. I don't remember who else was on it. My bad, but there was a bunch of homies on that one, and it was a really good show. We're like, bro, we can't drop our first headlining show. We got to figure this out. And I hit up Kenton. I was like, yo, bro, because he'd been coming to the shows. He was coming to your guys' shows and shit. Like, he wasn't jamming with us before that. And, because, like, that's kind of how we, like, figured it out. He was coming to the Fist and Fist shows, and we played with 8 Ball Death and Disease and Molek. They came through. And we played at Art 634, and Kenton came. And so, like, Kenton kind of, like, really got into hardcore, like, seeing Fist and Fist and all that shit. And I was like, yo, bro's kind of hard. Got him on Snapchat, seen he was playing guitar. Hit him up and was like, yo, we need to come on, bro. Like, come to practice. Came, jammed hard as fuck. Was like, hell yeah, you got it, bro. It was like bing, bang, boom. We're jamming with Sacrifice of Life like a year and a half, 2 years later. And he was like, yeah, dude, I had just gotten that guitar for Christmas. We probably hit him up in like February. He was like, yeah, I'd always just played acoustic, man. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was like, bro, you fucking played the role really good, dude. We thought you've been playing for years.
Shout out Kenton. Yeah.
Shout out,
Dude,
Kenton.
that dude
man.
got some fucking riffs, bro.
Love Kenton. Kenton's sick as fuck.
And he's always high as fuck.
Love him for that.
But if his friends are around, he's the least high guy of his friend
Yeah.
group. That's the thing, though. He's the chillest guy of his friend group. His friend group was fucking crazy.
I remember at the Arc 634 show, we were all chilling out in the parking lot, and I think he parked right next to us, so we were just all like chilling by our trucks.
Watching real hard.
And he's like, "You guys want a beer?" And he's like, "All right." So he just like opened up the bed of his truck, and like fucking 7 beers just came rolling down.
Yeah, that sounds like Kenton.
That sounds like a Kenton story for sure. That's awesome. Actually, I'm gonna come back with another Kenton story. We come to practice one day and he shows up a little bit late and like usually we gotta call Kenton and be like, dude, where you at? And he's like, oh fuck, I'm on the way. But he always ends up there. But one day he showed up late and was like, yeah, dude, last night was crazy, boys. Fucking. What did he say? I crashed my car in the middle of the highway. I got stuck on some rocks, and then the cops came, and the cop ended up helping me get out, or like calling a cab because my phone was dead or some shit like that. He was like, yeah, the cops helped me out, man. When I stepped out, there was a beer can that fell out, so I had to toss that back in. We're like, bro, Ken, bro, you gotta be careful, man.
Shit, you see on like
Motherfucking
cops,
crazy.
like that dash
Love
cam
Kenton,
footage.
yeah.
Can't go sick. Hell yeah. All
Shout
right.
out, Kenton.
Let's talk on some Decedent shit.
Shout out, Ken.
So we know you guys are playing Pontiac tonight. Who's all on that show?
That's
It's cassette tape fiasco, dropped at birth, us, and what is
Snakes
it?
in the
Yeah,
Gate.
Snakes in the Gatehouse.
Hell yeah.
We,
Shout out Dropped at Bird. Shout
We
out
owe,
Lil Jitty.
we haven't played with any of those bands besides Snakes in the Gatehouse. But the first time they fucking blew me away because I didn't know what to expect. They were hard as fuck. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited to it because I just love playing shows. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just really hyped.
Cassette Tape Fiasco is Jackson Cats, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think it's like
It's the drummer and I think the old bassist from
Psychedelico.
Yeah.
two ex-members of
Yeah.
Psychedelico.
That's how we like got on the gig. Was just it's like a big reunite thing. Like, hey, we
Fuck
haven't
yeah.
played a show in like a year together, man.
And,
Let's
and
go.
like plus like they were doing like admittedly a little bit more heavier shit than Psychedelico.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
like and that's kind of what we want to do is like play like more heavier shows.
death metal.
So
Yeah.
we were like, fuck, why not?
Of course. Hell yeah.
And,
So what's up after that? What do you guys? I know you guys been booking out like one.
We,
so.
Hold on.
Dude.
we got
let's
the
hear the
schedule
date. Let's
right
hear the
here.
show date
We
right
got-
now. We'll get it
break
in,
out
in
the
the beginning
scroll.
and we'll get it back in at the
Yeah,
end.
well,
Yeah.
tonight we play Alley Cat, but we don't have anything booked until I guess April 12th. We play at Skeletones with I'm not gonna remember the full line because it's kind of stacked, but
it's
Yeah.
low-key
it's
stacked.
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
you guys, fucking self-absorbed.
This is on it too.
Yeah.
Is it No
Isn't-
Refuge?
Yeah, No Refuge, I think is on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fucking, it's gonna be a tough show, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
But every time we play at Skeletones, I fuck up super hard because like there's something that goes wrong. Like the last time we played, dude, my guitar is like the telly that I was using is not intonated for like drop G, so it just got out of tune hard as fuck like halfway through our set. So we were just playing like the shittiest sounding death metal like for like
To three
Y'all been
people.
playing Drop G?
yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's why I got the drop pedal. I can just play any guitar I want.
Ah,
That's sick.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that's-
we drop G is so heavy, man. It's like
Jesus Christ.
that's
Shout
what
out
Body
Bog.
Box uses and Bog and fucking.
Okay.
No, just shout out
At
Maggot
least they're
Stomp.
cowboy.
Yeah, shout out Maggot Stomp, bro.
Fuck
They're
yeah.
the reason I'm doing this.
I posted something one time on my Instagram. I said, if you see the drummer pulling up with the Maggot Stomp shirt, you know it's just
Yeah.
Maggot.
Yeah.
Rapping Maggot Stomp on the back of my shirt.
Yeah,
It's
Maggot
strictly-
Stomp in the back of my
strictly.
tee, man.
For real, dude.
Should get it tatted back there.
Yeah.
Maggot Stomp tatted on
Dude,
your
I
back.
got one of their old fucking like magnets on my fridge of the fucking caveman dude. Fucking and the Maggot
bonking.
Stomp is fucking dope as shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll get a Maggot Stomp tramp stamp.
Might as well.
Get that plumber crack showing. They'll be like, okay, they know what's up.
It's really funny because like when we started, we wanted so badly to like make just basically, or at least I did, want to make just like straight up just Maggot Stomp band shit, and like we found our own sound like so fast, just trying to copy like this sound, and then we kind of fell into our own
Because
pocket.
we were all like listening to like the same shit, but also different shit. Because when we wrote like our first EP, I was like jamming mainly to a lot of slam, like fucking Gorevent, fucking Disconformity and shit,
Hell yeah.
like old Internal Bleeding demos and shit. Like that was what I was listening to. So like that's why like Machining Through Your Guts is like slammy as fuck because I was just
Yeah.
like, dude, I want to just make that shit. But
And it
like,
is.
yeah, dude.
It is.
And then like we were all just listening to just like heavy shit in general, like doesn't matter. So like we just wanted to make heavy shit.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like the car rides here, dude. Like it'll be like deathcore, then some fucking like death doom, and then maybe some metalcore, some hardcore.
Some crapcore.
Indie rock.
Yeah, some indie rock.
shoegaze.
after shows, maybe me and Anthony will put on some fucking hyper pop and shit. Like, dude, it is every spectrum.
Just to keep
Shout
the
out
flow
Big
going.
L, some fucking old school gangster rap.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Big
shout
L.
out Pink Panthers, man.
Pink Panthers. I got both her albums on tape, bro. I fucking love Pink Panthers. Don't fuck with me.
Panthers.
Panthers.
Pink
I'ma have-
Panthers.
Panthers.
It's
I'm
like,
get hip. I don't
dude,
know.
it's like drum and bass pop, and she's British, and she like when she sings, it makes me like I'm like, oh yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
dude.
so happy right now.
I feel like the human embodiment of like cotton candy while
Yeah,
listening
like
to
or like
it.
a pink bubble.
It's,
You know?
just, it's just fun.
Ooh, or like pop rocks. Yeah, that's what I feel like when I listen to
Yeah,
it.
dude.
Well, I can get down with drum and bass, man. We used to go up to the electricity joint. We used to take some shrooms, bro, and I'd be out there like, yeah, just going sick. My whole body hurt the next day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Degon used to really be into like that breakcore shit.
Hey, Lethal Stench, bro.
Yeah,
Hell
Lethal
yeah.
Stench, man.
Shout out.
He's
Lethal
gotten a
Stench.
shout out every single episode.
He's the goat of the Michigan scene,
yeah,
bro.
He's
the
just
best.
the fucking dog, dude. Like I love that, bro.
He's like every band's little brother.
I appreciate you guys for even introducing me to Doug.
dude, because
Yeah.
like he's like just the homie. Because like we like, I mean, we met him like like is for the longest time through COVID is when I met him.
Yeah.
Like during lockdown, because he was friends with like of a friend, and we were just used to FaceTime like all the fucking time and just like send memes to each other and shit. And that was like when he was like more into like the breakcore like fucking hyper pop shit.
Yeah.
But then like slowly over time he was like he was listening to like Sanguisugabog and shit.
Mhm.
And then like
Y'all
now he
converted
just
him.
he just listens to like he listened to death metal hardcore. Now he just listens to fucking like gore noise.
Yeah,
And, like,
that's
grindcore.
insane.
Like that dude just evolved hard as fuck.
He went off the deep end quick,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
He upgraded, bro.
Quick incline.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, I
Damn.
fucking man, I love Degon.
Damn, we got the Deegs lore, dude. This
Yeah.
podcast is going sick.
He used to live with me for a couple months, and it was just the most fun couple months ever, dude. Cause like
Hell yeah.
it was when I was living with my mom, and so his room was right across the hall from mine, and like we'd be trying to go to bed, and just both of us are blasting Family Guy, and like he'll fucking come in my room, Mac, I'm hungry. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go get
There's a lot of fucking, just stupid like big brother, little brother arguments and shit.
Yeah,
the whole
that's
time, man.
too
It was
many.
awesome.
Love that dude though.
Shout
Man.
out Deegs, Lethal
Remember-
Stench.
Man, I
Fuck
remember
yeah.
one time he pissed me the hell off. I was wearing these like jeans that were admittedly too tight. We are about to go to this 4th of July fair in Traverse City, and he kept roasting me about it. And like, I was like, okay, haha, funny. And he kept doing it. And then like after the 3rd time, dude, I got so fucking mad. I'm like, it was stupid shit. You know, it was like long ass time ago.
Yeah, dude, we were like
But,
fucking
man,
how
he
old,
roasted
like
my ass.
15, 14 years old. Like in 16, I don't even know, bro.
We're still a little not sure about Degon's full identity, man.
From parts unknown.
Yeah, dude. Still a lot of lore to be
Yeah.
discovered.
That's good lore, though. I like that.
Yeah, no, he's the homie for sure.
Lore stench.
So let's get the
Stench
Decedent
lore.
lore, because
Yeah.
it was your guys' 1 year came up just
Yeah.
recently, and I seen you guys hit some good Facebook posts, but let's hear that, because it sounds like y'all got some history.
Well, shit, we
going
could
back through this shit.
we could start like fucking 19 years ago because these
Yeah.
two are cousins. So I
Yeah.
mean, like,
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty
Real close
too.
cousins.
Like,
Okay.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, cause like, what is it? We used to hang out like when we were like toddlers and shit, and
Right.
like kids and shit. But we weren't like obviously talking about music. Or
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
We were just
You're
doing
just
little
trick or
kid shit.
treating.
You guys
Watching
were
Michael
Yeah,
listening
there's
to
Myers.
like there's
yeah.
like pictures of us like fucking like going around like dressed as like fucking movie characters and shit for Halloween and
man.
shit.
Hell
Just
yeah.
doing little kid shit. But like, what is it? We kind of just stopped hanging out for a little bit when we were kids because we went to different schools and stuff.
Yeah.
And we didn't really do much. But then like I went to the same middle school that he was at. But I was an annoying little fucker in middle school. Dude. No one liked me, bro. I admittedly didn't like me, bro. It was fucking.
Who did like themselves? In middle school,
Dude,
honestly?
I was so fucking annoying. But then like after like that, what is it? He became a freshman in high school. I was in 8th grade, and then because I was hanging out with some other friends that he was like hanging out with.
Yeah.
And then we started talking about like Slipknot and shit, and like there's just new metal and shit, and we were just like, yo, this shit's hard as fuck.
Yeah. Then like as soon as that afterwards, that was like our first day. We kind of like met right back up. We were at a football game, and then he's like, "Yo, man, you think you can give me a ride back to your house?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. My mom's coming to pick me up." And then like in that car ride home, like back to his house, he was like, "Yo, so like you trying to chill?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's chill."
Hell yeah. Trying to jam some Slipknot?
Yeah, yeah, you want to come to my house? Let's Slipknot.
And that was like right around the time when I was like really like thinking hardcore about like learning guitar and shit. Or I think I was playing. I can't really remember, but like, I think I was playing, but like I was like really hardcore about it. And I was like, dude, like I want to start a band. And like I was already listening to like some like heavier stuff, like Suicide Silence and like Whitechapel and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I want to make fucking heavy breakdown shit. And like I was just so egotistical at the time about like my guitar skills. I was a little shit, but
it's kind of valid though.
Yeah,
low
weren't
key.
we all when we first started?
no, but yeah. And then we always talked about like playing like music together because he played bass.
Yeah, I started out on bass. And I
Hell
did that
yeah.
shit for a while
But
until
always
this
took-
guy took my job.
Well, your Instagram always confused me, because Bassman Anthony, and I'm
Yeah.
like, man, that's got to be someone different. And then like you know what I mean? When you like a picture, I'm like, wait, who is this? I'm like, oh yeah, that's fucking
Yeah.
Nia.
Yeah, man. Started out on bass. I used to just like fuck around on YouTube, and I seen this guy like play this cover of Mudvayne Dig, and I was like, yo, that's like the sickest shit ever. It's like, guitar can't like punch their own instruments, and just like snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I want to do that then. So I started playing and took lessons. We had the same teacher, same instructor. Shout out Dave.
Shout
from
out
Bees
Dave
Music.
Miller from
Yeah.
Bees Music.
He's the reason why we were pretty much doing this.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I started doing that for a while, and around the Mount Pleasant scene, we couldn't really find a drummer, and I just had an old drum kit that was just collecting dust in my garage. So they're like, well, I mean, you have a kit, you want to just hop on there? I was kind of like, I mean, shit, all right. Took one for the team, just been striving through ever since.
No shit. So did you kind of teach yourself how to play drums? Or?
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause
In
like,
months.
even like
Oh, fuck.
before like we even started the Decedent, like he would like I would just go over to his house and just like we would just be jamming, just like riffs and shit, you know, just like improvising, and like he would just be playing like drums and shit. It would be in his garage, and like he was pretty good. Like he wasn't like I don't think he took like lessons for it, but like,
Dude, sometimes I would go over to his place like before Decedent and bring my guitar, and we would go out in his garage and he would play drums and I would play guitar for like an hour and a half straight, just like the longest possible jam sessions, and they were always fucking fire too.
Yeah, there's that time, was it a couple summers back, when you like pretty much lived at my house for like that week.
Oh,
You were
yeah.
house sitting my house.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it was just us two, and the entire fucking day I'd get off of my summer job and we'd just be back at the house just jamming, like just improvising shit. And we had another friend who played bass who came over, and we legit made like pretty much an EP of like fucking like grunge pretty much. It was like an indie type thing.
Yeah,
Fuck
it was
yeah.
tight, dude.
It was awesome.
But yeah, I met Josiah in like 7th or 8th grade, and he was annoying. He's right. but like, you know, so like we just kind of knew each other just because we went to middle school together, and then it was like 8th grade or something. We had a health class together, and somehow like Tyler the Creator got brought up,
Hell yeah.
and like we just became like best fucking bros in that class just because we talk about either Tyler the Creator or just like laugh at the diagrams of like ball sacks.
Hell yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he came over to my place, and like at this point, like my path for like heavy music was like Candlemass. Like I got the fucking
It's got the
I love Candlemass,
Oh,
dude.
hell
Like
yeah.
I'm all about that shit. Candlemass, fucking Lord Vicar, and like all these like doom bands, you know. And then I remember like he showed me fucking the Infinite Death EP by Thy Art, and yeah, I was like, all right.
I showed him Whore to a Chainsaw by Thy Art is Murder.
Yeah.
And like it was like literally like because like at our school like you'd have to meet in the gym and shit before like, you know, like school actually starts.
Yeah.
So I was like listening to that shit, and I was like already talking to him about music. So I was like, dude, I'm gonna show this to him. And I fucking just literally I didn't even say nothing to him. I just went behind him, I just put my headphones on him. And then it was like at the part, like it was like at like a breakdown or some shit, and then like he was like, what the fuck was that? Like, I never even, like he's like, I don't even think he like literally even knew what it was. He was like, I didn't even know what that was. Like what the fuck was that?
So you put the headphones on him. It was like the SpongeBob movie. Remember fucking Plankton's
Yeah,
chum
dude.
bucket
I literally
hands?
just, like, fucking, like,
This
just,
dude
like-
Malachi's been locked in ever
I
since.
changed his like fucking neural rhythms real quick, bro.
That day I went from fucking like 80s doom metal to just fucking straight core kid for like a good while, dude.
Came back
yeah.
to school the next day with fucking plugs.
Yeah, dude. Had gauges and shit. Yeah. But nah, so I played guitar a little bit before that, and then he showed me that shit, and it just got me so into guitar. And watching him play, like
Yeah, 'cause
just
I was always like jamming like tech shit.
like sweeps.
like the
Oh, shit.
Faceless and like Old Job for a Cowboy shit, and like, you know, just like necrophagus stuff, and like I was learning like hella death songs for a minute.
Hell yeah.
And like, yeah, I was just all about just being really good at guitar.
Yeah.
I didn't really give a fuck about like songwriting. I was just like, I just want to shred.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And then like, so
yeah.
I'd always like, I was like the little bastard that because like a lot of my friends played music too, like on guitar. I was just like a little fucker that wanted to be better than everybody else. So like every time we'd be together, I'm just like,
Strive for greatness, LeBron, man.
yeah. And then like after a while, I just realized that I didn't give a fuck about that, and then no one else gave a fuck about that.
Yeah.
So then I was just like, I like act, because like over time, like I realized the music I was listening to was becoming less like that and just more good songwriting and just like more fun.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's what I want to do more. I just want to make good songs rather than just be like, look how good I am.
It's really inspiring though. You like getting to watch this motherfucker shred though, because you can pull off like necrophagous solos just like that.
He makes you a better musician. He's like one of those people, like if you jam with him like once or twice, you're gonna be like, wow, I feel like I like leveled up a little bit, you know? Like he just knows how to like work a fucking guitar, dude. Like very well.
Yeah, it's like it's not even based on like theory or anything. It's just straight up just fucking idiot intuition. Like I'm just like, it sounds like this, and if I go up like that, it'll do that, and then like I know if I put my finger here, I just go off of like feel. Like if I do something on guitar that feels weird, and it's like it sounds cool, but like I probably won't do it. But if it like feels comfortable and like cool as fuck to play, then I'm like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. See, I have like no type of instruction whatsoever. My boy Christian brought over. Well, I stole a guitar. I didn't really steal it, but my boy had a guitar he was neglecting, and I was like, I'm taking this, dude. You're not fucking using it. So I took it with a little amp, brought it over. I was like, hey, this is pretty sick. And then Christian had some nicer guitars. He brought over 2 guitars for me. Changed the strings, you know what I mean? Got them looking all nice. And I was like, oh shit, I was getting a little slicker with it. And I was like, all right, I'll have to get myself some, you know what I mean? So it was like that slow just upgrade. But I've only like, honestly, I haven't even learned any songs, actual songs, you know what I mean? Like a cover song or anything. Like there's a couple of like riffs that I'm like, oh damn, that one's hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like a bulldoze riff, I'm like, I gotta learn that. But I go and do it, and I'm like, oh shit, it still feels fucking weird to me. But I don't know, the shit I do is fucking.
You gotta try and learn some No Retreat songs. You know No Retreat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta fucking learn some of them. They're so much fun to play, dude.
It's quick switch ups, dude.
Yeah,
That's the best part about the No Retreat songs.
Yeah, like when I started playing, like I was like always just like, you know, like when you like look up just like top 5 guitar riffs, and like it was just I was just covering riffs for a minute, like really bad. And then like my grandpa, I showed him I could play the riff to Smoke on the Water, and then he was like, "Where's the rest of the song?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, when you play guitar, you gotta learn songs. You gotta learn them all the way. And I was like, okay. So I was like a little kid, so I was just like, all right, I'll do that. So for a minute, I was learning like full songs. Like, doesn't matter how long they were. I'd learn like 4-minute songs up to like fucking like even like I learned like a 13-minute Mastodon song one time. Like, it was just like I was just doing whatever because like I just played what I wanted to play rather than like because like I got good by like just playing what I wanted to play rather than being like. It's kind of a weird thing. I was obsessed with being good, but I also wasn't really focusing on that when I listened to music. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. But,
that's kind of how I'm feeling because like people are like, hey man, you gotta try and do this, you know. And I'm like, I don't want to. I don't like that. I don't like that. Brett knows, dude. My shit's so simple, but it's just I just want to hear the heaviest fucking. It's heavy. Dude, I literally I don't even touch the bottom 3 strings. I don't even,
what are those for?
Dude, I don't even give a fuck about tuning them. I ain't even touching them. That's like I don't give a fuck, dude. I literally just want the most beat down. Like I just want it to sound heavy.
This is facts. I've seen this man tune his guitar.
You know what I mean? I get it accomplished to the point where like now after like a year I'm like, all right, this is fucking sounding cool. We gotta show people this.
Yeah, because like with like the music that I was listening to at the time, like it was just so happened to be like super technical, and then like when I was getting good, I just noticed that I was really good, so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna flaunt it, you know. But like when I would listen to like the tech bands and shit, I was just like, yo, it sounds cool. I didn't really give a fuck. Like, yo, these guys are better musicians than like this, because I would listen to also really ignorant death metal at the same time too, like just fucking like 2-fret riffs and shit. Just like I love that shit just as much. Yeah, you know, I just love good music. You know,
but even personally, like listening to music, I hate solos. I'm like not a fan. Like if your solo's longer than like 30 seconds, like a real like, you know what I'm talking about, like annoying ass solo. Like dude, every time I'm like,
the Carrie King special.
Get out of here, dude. Get back to the heavy, dude. Put your hand back on there. Give me some fucking palm mutes, man.
Over time, I started to feel like that, you know, because like if like, because like it all just comes down like if it's like memorable and like you know fun and like catchy to listen to. Because if it's just like noodly crap or just fucking like, it can be cool if you're doing whammy bar stuff, but if you're just doing like over and over again, like it's kind of just like. Whatever, man. I like slam riffs.
And like how No Retreat is, dude. Like that back to back. Like it's just something new every 16. It's like a new quick switch up, but it's never to a solo.
I think
that's what I like.
one of the only bands that like extreme bands at least that I've ever heard do solos like perfectly how like you described it is Dehumanized, dude. I don't know how much you've listened to them.
I was just thinking about that shit. The fucking Fade into
Obscurity.
Obscurity.
Dude, Fade into Obscurity has one of my favorite guitar solos of all time. Like it's just melodic enough, and it's just short and sweet enough, and it's got the pinch harmonic. Like Yeah, Dehumanized does solos really
Yeah.
well. If you like shit like that.
Damn,
Even
I'll
the
have- I'll have to look into that.
Even like the
Yeah.
backing riff on there too.
Yeah, like the climbing. They're kind of like they're very similar to like a more raw Dying Fetus. Dying Fetus
Okay.
did a cover actually of one of their songs, and yeah, no, they're sick. They do solos really well.
They do even like Dying Fetus implement solos like super
Yeah,
well
they do
with
it
their
well
shit,
too.
Oh shit. Yeah, see, there's some solos that like the band's just too hard to like. It's disrespectful to skip. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
of them you're like, all right, yeah, this is intended. That you're to that point.
Yeah, like-
you do the solos.
Like Death and shit. Like
Yeah.
fucking like when you listen to like Human and shit and like Symbolic and stuff, you can't skip those solos.
No,
you know?
man.
You gotta listen to that shit.
yeah, but like you were saying, there is some of the ones where it's literally like a good
Oh,
15-second one where I'm like, Age of Apocalypse is the one where like they can get me on some fucking tuning guitar shit, and I'm like, all right, you got me.
Even like a lot of like some like old school like MySpace era deathcore shit has some like cool solos because a lot of them were like kids who didn't really know how to play guitar super well, so they're just like, let me see if I can sweep pick. So it just made it like really like unique and shit. So
Yeah.
like that's like what I like is just like unique solos, you know.
Hell yeah.
Standout ones.
Do we have any guitar solos?
Rotted Redeemer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fucking sucks.
That's why I had no more
We
solos.
recorded the solo for Rotted Redeemer like while we were checking guitars, and then left the studio for like a couple days, and then listened to the demos over those couple days, and then Mark, the guy that recorded it, shout out Mark from Bees,
Yeah, I love Mark.
formerly, he was like, "Do you want to just come back and like do a different one?" And he was like, "Yeah, I guess." And like we went there for 30 minutes, and Josiah just fucking ripped one out.
He's like, bye.
Hated that one too, but we didn't feel like recording it again.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is because like it was kind of funny because like literally like the day before I like did the solo, I was like listening to like I think like Epitaph by Necrophagist. So I was like just like let me see if I can like try to put like a sweep pick in it,
Hell yeah.
and then like I did it, and it was like it sounded cool at the start, and then it kind of just fell apart towards the end, and I was just like, all right, whatever, let's just do it.
Run it.
Like the rest of the song's cool, so
It's really hard to implement. It's really hard to like implement stuff like that because like it's just guitar, bass, drums. So like when we're jamming, like it's hard to just have the guitar completely fall out just to do solos while me and Anthony are holding down like any sort of riffs.
yeah, it would have to be like a fully established song before I could even think about doing a solo, you know.
Right.
To revisit some tracks, but maybe we could put this in there.
Could beef up the set list a little
Yeah,
bit.
for real.
Make it a little longer.
Cause like I used to play like the solo live, and like people liked it, but I didn't. And like playing it like live for me was like, fuck, I hate just recreating this shit.
Yeah, that's no fun no more.
So what's your guys' favorite song to play live?
Hypnotic, I'd say for me.
I'd say probably this new one that we we haven't even like released it or like recorded it at all.
Yeah.
It's called Molded in Concrete. It's for like because we have plans for writing it like an LP soon, so that's one of them. But it's super fun because like it showcases like super just like good death metal chops, but it's also just ignorant and heavy as fuck, I think.
Did you guys play that at the Monty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did, dude.
Yeah,
that was
that's
fucking
right,
fun.
Starts with the
That was a fucking boss fucking show, dude.
Shout out Monty.
Big shout out
Mayhem
Absolutely.
Booking.
Every
Shout out
Monty show, dude.
It's so
For
hard.
real.
Punks for Pops, Mayhem at Mac, Mayhem at Mac 3.
Shout out New Lord Order. Shout out Tyrant. Shout out
Uh-huh.
Red Lord. Shout out fucking
Pain Divine,
Hey,
dude.
Pain fucking
Fuck.
Divine.
Dude, we stay bumping them in the truck like on the way to shows and shit now, man. They're fucking
they're
Big
so
shout
fucking
out
good.
Pain Divine.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I like what
We about to
Josiah
have them
says.
boys on the
They,
pod.
For real.
Excited for that
You
one.
gotta do
Yeah.
Oh, like confirmed?
We talking. We talk. That's why the planner's down here.
Yes, the planner is done.
But yeah, Pain
Oh,
Divine's
put
sick. They're like what I imagined we sounded like when we recorded our first EP.
I like what Josiah says. They got that real weightlifting riffs.
yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
like it's like if like Morbid Angel was like, let's just like make ignorant fucking music all the time. Like it's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
And dude, they're nice as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Like
they're
they're like
super cool
like
dudes.
super cool dudes, dude. Like their guitar player and their bass player, it was like really the only two people I talked to, but like they were cool as fuck, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we had a long conversation with the front man.
Yeah.
It was about just like anything about like music, fucking I think video games at one point.
Oh fuck
It's
yeah.
just it was a lot of cool shit.
Dude, fucking me and him were talking for like 30 minutes about like writing an album and how much that shit sucked for him. Like he hated. I guess he really like I don't know. We were talking for a long time. I don't remember really any of it. I was off the Miller High Lifes, but but no, it was
Shout out Miller High Life.
yeah. Shout out Miller, Miller Light, Miller High Life.
Cadillac of beers. Or
Yes.
whatever.
Milli Vanilli.
But
Champagne of
Yeah,
beers.
he's
Yeah,
cool.
champagne.
Same thing.
Yeah, Cadillac champagne.
just listening to Pain Divine really makes me excited to write, like, because we do plan on like writing more for album and stuff pretty soon here, and like man, I listen to them and I'm like, these guys are from Michigan, they write cool ass shit like that. Like I want to do that same
And
exact
they
thing.
play with fucking other dope bands too.
Mm,
They're
yeah.
about to play
Hell
with
yeah.
fucking.
Crowbar.
They're about to play with Mutilated and fucking what is it? See you next Tuesday and shit.
All I had I gave. I love Crowbar,
I
dude.
heard our gave. Yeah, they're playing with
Fuck yeah.
Crowbar, Morbid Visions, and I think there's another band. That's with
Flesher,
them, too.
or are they playing a different?
I think that's a different gig.
Where's that one at? It was at a.
I think it's gonna be at the Pyramid.
Yeah.
Scheme, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was. Cause the flyer I couldn't find where it was saying. I remember looking all around. It was like in the very top left corner.
Is it
all
is
weird.
it Pyramid Scheme or is it what is it? The Blind Pig? Is that what it is?
Oh,
it
it
might
is
be-
the
Yeah,
blind
the
pig.
blind
It's
pig.
that's what it was. It was
Yeah.
the blind pig.
Yeah, cause I remember because Crowbar played at the Pyramid Scheme before with Body Box,
Ooh.
and that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, I think it's gonna be at the Blind Pig. I fucking want to see that shit. That'll be hard.
Body Box
Oh,
dropped
yeah.
those. They dropped their merch, Coke mirrors. They
Yeah.
literally like pocket Coke mirrors that say Body Box on the top of them.
Dude,
I didn't see
fucking-
that.
I
Dude, they're
finally,
fucking sick. Yeah, I
I
see them on
finally got a
Twitter.
Body Box shirt like a few months ago. It was the fucking double wide stomp one with like just the black and white on it. It was
Yeah.
fucking
Hell yeah.
dude. They're such a hard band.
Yeah, they are.
So with you
Release
guys,
the album, Harry.
Yeah.
with you guys being in Mount Pleasant, do you guys get shows up in Mount Pleasant?
No.
Do you-
Hell no.
Do you have to go to
Hell
Grand
no.
Rapids?
We played a show, but it wasn't like a metal show. It was literally like a community, like fucking like, hey, if you're in a band, you can come and play type
Oh
thing.
hell yeah!
It's our tribe's little
And,
community powwow. They had
yeah.
us set out on this like pavilion, and I remember Malachi's bass cab like ended up short circuiting because like the power outlet it was in just like pretty much
Damn.
exploded. It was one of our worst sets ever, but you know we're just playing to like all our cousins and everything
Right.
pretty
Nah,
much.
well, that's fun, man.
Yeah, our friend and cousin worked for like the place that was happening at, so he just like hit me up on Snapchat and he was just like, "Hey, you want to play this thing?" And I was like, "Let me see if we're free." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." So he's like, "Okay, I'll tell my boss." And then like literally like 2 minutes later, he's like, "Hey, you guys can do it."
Shout out Chuck.
For real. Shout out Charlie.
Big shout out, Chuck.
Shout out Chuck.
Real as fuck.
But so outside of show, well, I ain't talking into the mic. My bad. Outside of shows that you guys are playing, is there any that you guys like plan on going to that you aren't playing?
Dying Fetus, Peeling Flash, Jesus Peace, Sego Siga Bar.
That's been the answer
yeah,
every single
yes.
time.
70
Yeah,
million other bands. That's
That'd
like
be
pretty much a
insane.
festival.
I'm about to see fucking Worm and Holder. I think like next week at fucking.
What, dude?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You know that?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Wait, where?
It's
When?
gonna
Details,
be at,
details.
It's gonna be at, I think Majestic, I think,
Majestic Theater.
or Magic Stick, I think. Hey, dude, I'm going with a family member, man.
Oh, he's
Hold
holding
up,
out
wait
on
a
you
minute.
guys,
I'm-
bro.
I'm
He
looking
bought
this
my
shit up,
ticket. He
'cause I'm
bought
about
my
to be
ticket.
there.
What, you didn't tell them?
No, dude,
Nah,
I've been telling them. I was like,
I don't listen to a
No,
word
this
he
is
says.
groundbreaking news.
I've
man.
been-
This is breaking news.
breaking news.
I told Degon about this shit. I told
Look,
them. I was
you
like,
got my
dude,
boy
I'm
Brett
about to see
fucking-
Worm, bro.
Look, you got my
Looking at
Brett.
Worm right now.
You got my boy Brett
I'm about to see
Googling.
Worm and Holder, bro. Like, y'all don't know. I already told you guys.
That dude from Worms got immaculate drip. Like you
Dude,
see
for
all those
real.
Instagram posts he be posting? Oh, that shit's cool. That whole aesthetic.
His fits
is like
hard?
that. Yeah, it's like 90s like black metal, but it's also like mixed with like D&D type
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Like all like the backgrounds and everything.
Do any of you
That's
guys
sick.
play D&D?
Nah.
We were
This-
just
yeah, talk
talking
about
about it yesterday at Grand Rapids. I've done a campaign before with like some friends back in Mount Pleasant. Low key, that shit's fun as fuck, dude. Like, cause when I was they were like, hey, we need a fourth person to come play this with us. I was like, man, that's some fucking nerd shit, dude. Like, I don't want to do that shit, but dude,
Shit's fun.
nah, it's fun as hell, man. Like I made myself a little fucking character, dude. Big ass ogre, big beer gut, dude. And I fucking
sick.
walked around this mythical land stomping on dwarves and stuff.
So,
like
like, fucking
gnomes.
awesome.
So like just pretty much you.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
Just
really, I
meandering
just
around.
played I ruined the campaign for everyone because I just like spent all of our group fund on like beer and just got really drunk. Like it was fucking awesome, dude. I love D&D.
Oh shit.
You
See,
can
I
just
don't
get drunk.
I don't know shit about it, but I used to, I do like the Maze Gallery shit. So when I used to be out thrifting, I'd find like old D&D books and I'd get them because like the illustrations in them are crazy.
Yeah, the art's
And
cool.
so like I would get them and just like look through the illustrations and shit like that, like look for tattoo ideas.
Fuck yeah.
And this shit was fucking hard. That's the only thing I know really about D&D, other than like shit I see on like movies and shit like
I
that.
just see fucking pop culture references.
Yeah.
Mhm.
we got to start playing it because all of the best death metal bands play it. Like Undeath, dude, they're all big D&D players,
Huh.
How
and
do you know that?
because they're
He's
always
he's
posting
chilling
about
with
it, dude.
them.
They're always
Nah.
posting.
That's the boys.
Yeah, those are boys, bro. Shout out Kyle Beam.
Shout out. Nah, dude. Love Undeath, man. They're another one of those bands that it's just like, man, if it weren't for them, what kind of music would we be making right now?
That's,
You know?
that's all Malachi Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, dude.
Number,
Like,
one,
fucking-
number 2 on Death 2.
yeah. Top 5 albums are just they're only 5 releases.
Oh, fuck.
I fucking love Undeath, man. It just hits the sweet spot because it's like it is just like Morbid Angel worship, but in a it's like Morbid Angel in a different box, in a different wrapping.
Yeah.
And I've fucking I don't know, man. I just
Also,
love
they
that.
got like hardcore Cannibal Corpse fucking influence, like
Yeah, especially the vocals.
on their new album, bro. Fucking Kyle Beam be hitting them fucking cannibal riffs, like mainly like throughout the whole album, bro. It's hard as fuck.
And it was really easy for me to get into them from not being super into like the underground scene, like when they were first coming out, just because like their aesthetic is just something that like you can look at and be like, that's fucking hard, dude. Like no matter who you are, like if you are into that shit or not. And so I just like he showed me their very first demo when it first dropped because he was on that shit, and it was just so catchy, dude. Like they just got that catchy, bouncy death metal vibe,
Yeah.
So yeah, fucking shout out Undeath.
Fuck it.
Their vocalist is also named Alex Jones, which is funny as
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh.
It's so funny.
That's sus. That's sus. So I guess with that statement, my bad. Y'all have named off so many bands. It's gonna be crazy to even try to like
All we do is name drop.
ask for like one influence. But like I guess a better one would be, what would the best influence be for like each one of you guys as musicians? So like what band or I guess artist?
For me, I just try to look at like just fucking crazy drummers that, like
Is there one in particular?
Dauber Beverly from Malignant Altar, Insect Warfare, Infernal Revulsion, I think. But man, that guy is fucking crazy. Like he's obviously doing like blast beats and skank beats and whatnot for like all this death metal stuff, but he also like implements a lot of jazz rudiments into it and everything, like weird time signatures, all these like fucking ghost note fills, and just whenever you listen to a Malignant Altar song, like there's no open space for anything because he's
Okay.
always filling that shit out with the crazy shit you've ever heard. And if you look at these Insect Warfare live videos, like drum cams, oh my god, like you think this motherfucker's smoking crack or something. Like, it's crazy. So I'm not there at that level yet, but I
But
wanna
that's something
get
you look
there.
up
Yeah,
to?
It's
Yeah.
big influence.
Hell
Huge
yeah.
influence.
Hell yeah.
It's
This
guy
guy's
right
got
here.
too many.
I mean, yeah, I got a lot, but I guess like the number one was like the guitar player for the band Between the Bird and Me. His name's Paul Wagner. He can hold on,
Gotta hit the blunt real
Yeah,
quick.
hit the blunt cuff.
but he's like just a super well-rounded guitar player because like they're like a prog metal band, so he can like do like really cool like bluegrass like shit, like just like finger style like shit. He plays like banjo and shit.
Oh, shit.
But
Show me the body.
he's like one of those like dudes that can play like really memorable, like unique solos and shit. But he also can write the hardest fucking like heavy shit you've like ever heard, like on their old like shit, like their first like 2 albums, bro. There's like hella fucking riffs on that shit, and I look up to it because it's just like this dude pulls out just like riffs out of his ass and shit, just like every other measure, and it's just like the fucking hardest shit. It's like bouncy, but it's like different because the dude's like just super like he knows the guitar, so he just fucking is just like ripping like the hardest fucking shit ever. And like I was like learning their songs for like a minute, just like being like, I want to be like this guy, I want to be in a band like this guy. Like, I want to just fucking be this dude as a guitar player.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I was doing that for a little minute, but, like, obviously, like, I was learning them for a minute, and I listened to them so much, I just kind of burnt it out. So, yeah, but that's probably, like, my main influence as a guitar player and, like, songwriter.
Fuck yeah.
For me, dude, like, songwriting-wise, it is Kyle Beam of Undeath, man. Like, I love how he structures everything and but like even putting the actual guitar playing aside, like just like the flow of everything he does, man. He's got a great flow. But I don't know, like in general, man, I listen to so much of that like death doom, like cavernous shit, dude. Like if you set up just like some heavy ass band in a cave and fucking threw a microphone down there and recorded it, like that'd be my shit, you know.
Fuck yeah.
So like, you know, shit like fucking, how do you pronounce that Aztec band?
Oh, Zompantly?
Yeah, Zompantly, dude. They're like this.
Zompantly.
They're like this.
It's weird.
It's almost like a super group of. Like,
I have like 25 bands I'm gonna have to write down for this
dude.
podcast. I need to look up. This shit's gonna be
dude,
crazy.
It's awesome, but they're sick. They like just bands like that just have like just so much low end and so much fucking just slow.
The goods.
Yeah,
The
dude, just that
fucking
fucking.
goods.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Them and I mean, obviously we got our name from a Sanguisugabog song. I think they inspire us the most.
As like a death metal band,
Yeah.
like, yeah, Sanguisugabog is like the top fucking band for like us.
Yeah, dude, like aesthetic, sound, fucking just overall everything about them, man. Like I definitely look up to them a lot, especially their guitarist said, like as a bassist and at like the role I play in Decedent, I look up to him a lot for inspiration because you know he's got the background mic and he's got the low riffs, man, and he's kind of the hype man of the band. So like I really try to like be like that, dude.
Are y'all jamming Volcano too?
Oh, dude.
fuck. Dude, that's
Volcano.
I gotta
That's
catch him
fucking
down
shit, dude.
like last month.
I
or
was
some
watching
shit.
a video of them playing at Sound and Fury like the other day, like on my phone.
That one's so
Dude,
hard.
like
All those
it was
pylons
like
and
the
shit.
fucking it was cool because like I wasn't there, but like the crowd, like it was like they were just vibing hard as fuck. Like there's people like backstage just like headbanging. There's people like in the crowd just fucking like schmooving. You know, it's just like it's just
Doing
dope
their
as fuck.
thing.
It's like I really want to see Volcano, bro.
Those Sound of Fury videos are crazy. It's crazy seeing like
Dude, the
3,000
Bog video,
fucking
dude, that
people
is
at a
fucking
hardcore
wild.
show.
There's like 3 mosh pits going on at the same time. Dude.
which one?
The Sanguisugabog
Oh
video
yeah,
for Sound of Fury.
the big boy one's fucking sick too.
Yeah, dude.
That whole honestly every single one, cause oh man, which band was it that they actually started tearing off the fucking the barricade that
Oh,
they had
shit.
the one
I
day?
think that was Bog.
Yeah.
Or no, it was Big Boy.
Was it?
Yeah, it was during Big Boy. They started ripping
Yeah,
them
I
bitches
remember. I
down.
was gonna say because I saw a video on like someone's story and it was during like
Security had to go out there or some shit, didn't they? Or that might have been a different video.
Have you guys been jamming Fixed Altitude?
fucking no, I don't think so.
I've heard of Fixed Altitude. That sounds so familiar.
I'm baiting you guys into some shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's that band that was getting cooked on Twitter.
How could this nightmare be
Yeah,
my life?
yeah,
it took me a
I was
second.
baiting you guys, my
Yeah.
bad.
Hey, shout out Fixed Altitude.
Shout out Fix
Shout out
Altitude.
Fix
No, I
Altitude.
recognize
They're the
that
homies.
video. I fucking didn't recognize the name though. My bad.
No, shout out Sanity Slip too.
Yeah,
that was a
big-
big drum.
That shit's so hard. That shit's so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna
Yeah,
play
it's
one
probably
of
my
the big
favorite band
fucking
now.
summer
I love
festivals
Sandwich,
someday,
so.
dude.
You guys going to Tie Down?
No.
I fucking want to.
I'm too
because
broke.
I've never been to one, but I like have heart a lot. So
We'll be there.
Oh hell yeah.
We just
Fucking-
got the I got the E-Town tickets too. I'm gonna go to that E-Town Gridiron.
Oh
Hell
shit.
yeah.
That's gonna be hard as fuck.
Dude, Gridiron goes hard
I've
as
seen
fuck.
E-Town a couple times in like the past couple years. I seen him down in Tampa at like FYA 2022, and then we went to. It used to be called the Back to School Jam, or fuck, I don't remember what it's called. It's something they did in out in Reading, Pennsylvania. Seen him out there. It was fucking sick. But seeing him in Detroit, that's gonna be sick. I'm really excited for
This
that.
one's crazy fucking show.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yo.
I really want to get back out to more shows, man. I just been so broke from this fucking band, dude. Like,
A lot of
like,
money.
all I do is work and play shows, you know?
Yeah.
So like it's so hard to go to shows now, but I miss it.
Working and working to survive.
Call back.
Y'all gonna go see? Y'all gonna go see Knocked Loose?
I was thinking about it.
I don't think I'm going, man. I want. Isn't that the one that Speed's on? Or is
Yeah,
that a different
Speed,
show? Yeah, I
Knocked
only want to
Loose.
go to see Speed. I'm
It's
not gonna lie.
Orthodox and Show Me the Body.
Yeah, Show Me the Body, dude. I've been on a huge Show Me the Body kick
I love
recently.
Show Me the Body.
Oh my god, I just got a fucking banjo for the hell of it.
I think they played Tie Down last year, or
Yeah.
not last year, the year before.
If I were to go to that show, it'd be just for Show Me the Body. I've
You
seen Knocked
fucking
Loose
too.
like too many times.
Dude, the
honestly.
first time I heard about Show Me the Body was that video where the vocalist was like at Coachella, just going around just
Knock
fucking like
the
punching
phone
people
out.
and shit.
No fuck.
It was just like all these scared like Cali kids, you know, just like running away from him. It was like a G.G. Allen type video. And he fucking walks up to this guy who has his phone out and he just goes, the camera just goes flying.
I've never seen that video.
that's like Zach. Like
Yeah,
the
pretty much
Ohio
Zach-
Zach.
if Zach was bald.
going to Coachella.
Yeah,
Shout out,
bro.
Mr. Leach.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Leach.
That's the
baby.
homie.
Yeah. Shout out Mr. Leach.
Shout out Piss Leech, bro.
Yeah, shout out Piss
Hell
Leach.
yeah.
Dylan,
Yeah.
Owen,
Dylan Owen.
Morg
Zach.
Filcher, Floral Boys.
Hell yeah, just got my Persist tape yesterday.
They're also
I
fucking
grabbed the
talented.
Persist tape, and then what was that deathcore one he just dropped?
Splinters.
Gulching or
Yeah, shout out
Squelching.
Splinters.
Yeah,
Squelching.
I got that
Owie.
too.
Fucking dude, I was thinking about getting that one. I've never, I've heard of them, but I didn't know what type of music they made. And I saw the cassette, and I was like, that looks hard as fuck.
I just like buying from him because there's so much. I don't know. I just know that it's gonna come in a couple days, and I'm supporting local. It's one of
Yeah.
the homies.
Yeah.
Shout out Dylan, man. You go sick.
We love the
love
DIY
Dylan.
shit, dude.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fucking awesome. Him and Owen are going sick. They
Yes,
both
they
doing their
are.
shit.
Love the fucking sleepovers we have at Dylan's house.
ah, dude, after a show and like, cause sorry, I probably shouldn't dox.
Yeah,
them,
it shouldn't
but
die. Yo, bleep it out.
Where Dylan,
It'll be bleeped.
where they live is like in a good spot, like around like where we play a lot, you know. So
Yeah.
we'll just fucking hunker down over at their place and just watch Looney Tunes and like talk about memes and shit.
Yeah,
it's
it's
always
like
a good
memes.
time.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Meme
always,
slam.
dude, Dylan and D2 always buy us fucking Uncle Ray's barbecue chips and Fago and just fucking load us up on snacks, dude.
It's just snack
awesome.
heaven over
Fuck
there.
yeah.
Dylan's a big thrifter, and I'll go there and be like, they'll be like, hey, I got this shirt. Do you want it? I'll be like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I got a
Be the
fucking,
sickest NASCAR shirt.
yeah, I
ever.
got a Dale Earnhardt fucking big old shirt from dude. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sweet. When we first came down here and I seen that big fucking like tour thing pretty much, I was like, yo, that's Screaming Malachi right there.
Oh, dude, I love racing shit.
That shit's dope.
All right, man. I gotta keep that going. I've got a pretty cool shirt for you upstairs. too,
All
man.
right, let's fucking go.
I think it is a daily.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
Dale. Dale
Rip
Senior.
Dale, dude.
Rip
Shout
Dale.
out.
Rip.
Maybe. I don't
Praise
know.
hell, raise Dale.
It's a sad day, man. But yeah, what else? So I know you said you guys are gonna start writing here soon,
Yep.
but I want to talk about the last one y'all dropped. I want you guys to know how I even seen the inside of it. So I didn't get it until the Monty House show, but actually I did get the CD at the Monty House show, but it
Oh,
went
the
right
EP?
upstairs into my collection, and like I haven't like jammed. I don't have a CD player upstairs, but Kent, me and Kent went out ice fishing one day, and we were jamming it in the truck, and I saw the case, and I was like, oh hell yeah! I grabbed the case, and I was like looking in it, cause like ever since I was a kid, that was my favorite thing. Like whenever my dad
Yeah,
would put
yeah.
in a CD, I'd grab his CD and I'm reading the inside. And then like all the hardcore bands, like they would shout out all their homies, you know what I mean, and all the other
Yep.
bands, and like that's how I would learn about other bands without like my dad deliberately telling me about it
Yeah.
or playing it.
Yeah.
And so I learned about a lot of bands like that. So still to this day, I'd love to fucking grab it and read it. And dude, so I'm like reading through it, and I was like, I seen Zach, and I was like, oh, that one ain't spelt right. And then I saw the second one, I was like, wait a second, that one's spelt right. I was like, that probably ain't about me. And so I swear to God, I got reading, and I saw Kent, and I was like, yo, Kent! I was like, bro, I was like, dude, did you know we're fucking shouted out in the CD? He's like, no, what are you talking about?
That's sick.
So you got us hype on our way to ice fishing, man.
Fuck
And we caught fish that day. Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Good
Oh.
day.
Yeah, I sent Kenton home with him. I wasn't trying to clean him.
It was fun. We were just like, man, let's just like fucking
We gotta
put.
shout out all the homies.
Yeah, man.
put
Well,
all
it's
the
cool
homies-
just
Everybody
seeing
we love.
you guys doing it the right way, man. Fucking, I gotta see it since the first show, man. So watching it all this way and how far you guys are going is fucking sick.
Thanks, man.
It's really awesome. You guys are getting your fucking dues
Yeah,
and
dude.
getting
Helped
all
us
the
out a
fucking
lot,
shows you
too.
guys
It's a lot of shit.
deserve. This shit's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you got us a good fucking connect, dude. Because you had us play at Art 634, and fucking Nathan Barnes from Throne was there.
Yeah.
Shout out Throne.
Yeah, shout
And
out.
like, since then we were like, we were already kind of like in contact with him, and then like he came and saw us play, and like now we've played 1 or 2 shows with Throne.
We played 2
one show
shows.
with Throne and 2
to
shows
Jesus
with Jesus
Wept.
Wept.
Yeah.
His other band.
Hell
So,
yeah. Yeah, I know him from just being around and got him on like Facebook and shit, but like I don't think I've ever really talked to him a whole lot. But Les, who plays in Throne, he used to play in Fist of Fist originally. He was the first guitar player for Fist of Fist.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so like the first maybe like 4 or 5 shows Les was playing guitar for us. And when you were, it was funny, the conversation kept going, but you were talking about how Skeletons, something always happens. So when we went out there, man, his top string fucking broke right when we got out there. I swear to God, and we were the opening band for Midwest Unity Fest 2022, man. And fucking, swear to God, it was like a first song, and he fucking, and we said, oh shit. And we like looked around, we said, I looked for some of the homies, man. We were the first opening band, so like everyone was still outside. I said, oh man, we're gonna have to fucking push through. So we had to play the whole show without the fucking top E.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
That's
tragic.
tragic.
So we know what you guys are talking about with Skeletons.
Yeah, dude.
But shout out Les, man. Love Les. Les is cool.
That's
so,
a crazy genre switch from Fist and Fist to Throne.
Yeah.
Like that's
Well, no,
like,
he was already in Throne, but
Oh,
he
okay.
plays bass in Throne, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
one with the hood, cloak, and
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah,
he doesn't wear
okay.
shoes. My boy.
Yup.
Yeah.
We went and saw. Who do we see at the Sanctuary that Throne played with?
Obscura and
Oh, I know what show you're talking
It was
about.
Obscura and I think
Vale of Panaf.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then like man, Interloper. I think.
Yeah, Interloper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Dude.
think Nethergate played that too.
That was
Yeah,
like
I
my
think so.
second or third show, like actual show besides like at the casino in Mount Pleasant, you know?
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
like I remember when Throne came on, dude, and they always open with In the Midst of Chaos, dude, just bum 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 ba-da-dun, dun, dun, and I was like, yo.
There's that one with the pinch harmonic.
Me and Degon fucking saw them with altars at the Sanctuary, and fucking dude, they were playing some new shit. It was brutal as fuck, dude. Like me and Degon were like headbanging hard as shit. Like, dude, there was not a fucking single person moshing in there. Like, not even an old dude push spitting. Like, it was just like,
what the fuck?
so I was just like, whatever. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Just fucking
Hell yeah.
It was hard as fuck though.
This shit's
Like,
sick,
I
and
love Throne.
it's awesome even knowing that it's from Jackson shit, man. It's
Yeah,
fucking,
for sure.
It's fucking sweet. It's heavy as
Dude, I know.
Shit's
I can't
crazy.
wait for the new record.
It's so hard. Even like his like old like band that he was in, Once We Were Buried, like his old deathcore band, dude.
Yo.
That shit goes hard as fuck.
They
dude.
played at my high school.
Oh shit.
Oh, didn't we talk about that on the pod?
I think so at some point.
Yeah.
Wait. Or was that the cut thing from the when we were talking
Oh,
about
that was with Kenton. Oh,
yeah.
that's exactly what got cut too.
Yeah, that is.
Ah.
Yeah, Once We Were Buried played our high school.
That's
Holy
fucking
shit.
sick,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Like in the gym and everything.
Yes, the whole school was there. It was like an assembly.
Dude, that's cool
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah.
If I had a time machine.
Right.
Man, dude, there's so many cool shows that I would go to if I had a fucking time machine, dude. We got to get on that.
Make a time machine. Government.
The
We can make
Decedent
it.
time
Yeah,
machine.
the same
I like
time
going
machine.
through my dad has all this ticket stubs and shit, and going through them and like seeing like Harpo's and like fucking
Harpo's.
98 and fucking Slayer and dude like just crazy shit going through all of my dad's shit because it's crazy seeing the shows and I'm like, oh, that would have been fucking sick.
Dude, my dad gave me this like old ticket from he saw a fucking Cannibal Corpse back in like 2003 or something, and he gave me like the ticket. I still have it, and it's like, dude, this shit's so cool.
Fuck yeah.
You guys mind if I go use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
All good.
I gotta take.
Yeah, you can just set
big wee whiz.
Yeah.
see that mic.
Oh
Let's
shit.
go.
You guys are gonna get sick of me.
So anyway,
Look.
fuck that guy.
But what do you guys have in store for the masses? What's coming up next for you guys?
I think the next big thing we got is in April. We're playing like for we're doing like an interview / live set for like a radio station in Lansing.
That's sick.
That'd be pretty cool. It's for
Fuck
like
yeah.
it's just for like state Michigan State's like college radio. But it's
Yeah.
gonna be dope
Still,
though.
yeah.
Fuck yeah,
fucking
dude.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, and like music wise, we have some splits coming up with Piss Leech. We
Oh fuck yeah.
we organized that shit because we're homies with them. So,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
we're fucking like, why not just do a split with each other?
Right.
So yeah, we're fucking. It's gonna be hard as shit. We just finished recording the shit for it.
Yesterday.
Like literally, yeah, yesterday. We
Oh
just
hell
fucking,
yeah.
That's what we did instead, because the show yesterday with Yotuma and
Yeah.
Self-Absorbed got canceled. We just
Yeah.
went home, finished the shit for the splits, and it's hard as fuck. Piss Leech is almost done with their shit, but
It's gonna be fucking.
and then
Fuck,
also
yeah.
after that we have it's gonna be a Harder Than You promo, I think, with
like a sampler.
yeah, with
Split.
Self-Absorbed, Kingslayer, and No Refuge.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we got one song for that. It's gonna be fucking fun, dude. We played the Harder Than You one live a few times
Hell yeah.
already, but it's gonna be fun, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I seen you guys posted something on YouTube yesterday. What was that? Just a recording of you guys recording yesterday?
So yeah, like for a long time, like I think back even when we recorded the first demo, like I always wanted to do, because Undeath has a fucking live from hell, they call it. They released on VHS actually. I always wanted to get that, but it sold out. But anyway, they just like mic'd up their kit and Kyle Beam's guitar and gave Alex a mic and recorded them in like this fucking small room with a VHS camera with a really good sound tech and just released it, called it Live from Hell. And I just thought that was the coolest shit ever. Like that's a video you gotta fucking watch, dude.
Yeah.
And so I have like this little like thrifted fucking shitty Sony camcorder like thing. I like fucking around with shit like that. And so yeah, we just already had the drums mic'd up because we were tracking drums. And so I just like set up the camcorder and Mark fucking plugged in a vocal mic for him and we just jammed
yeah.
that out.
Yeah, because we went to Mark's place to record like just the 3 songs that we had for these like splits and shit. We recorded the drums and then we were like, let's practice for the Yotuma show. So we just decided to just record that practice set and then just release it with the video and shit.
Hell yeah, that's
That would be
really
cool because we haven't like released anything on our YouTube channel in a while either.
Yeah.
So like we're just like, why not?
Okay.
It's a cool little thing.
That
Sick.
last thing that we released was actually that show that we did, that first one at Brass Rail. Not like the first one, but the first one with you guys.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, so that was the
Sick.
thing we had on there.
Yeah, I was probably drunkenly moshing in it, wasn't I?
You were.
Yeah,
You were.
There was, I think it was during involuntary. Yeah, you were like doing cartwheels and shit like that.
Dude, you guys is shit. Ever since I heard it, I was like, this shit is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The first time I saw you was at the at Art 634 up in that top room.
You were
yeah.
there?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we're in
sick, dude. I didn't even know you was at that show.
We
We're
wore
wearing
like
the
Hawaiian
Hawaiians.
outfits. Yeah.
Yeah.
That show was fucking fun.
Yeah, we wore like we wore like beach outfits for some reason. I can't remember why, but it was funny though.
I think that was my first time seeing Fist and Fist too.
Hell yeah. That show was
Yeah.
fun as fuck, man.
Yeah, it
We
was.
had a really good set that day.
Yeah, dude, fucking just playing with y'all too. Like that set was just like, your guys' set was fucking wild. Dude. Like,
Everybody's
like,
fucking swinging.
Yeah, everyone was
It's fun.
fucking swinging and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Bro. Bricks and Mike were there too from Kingslayer.
Oh,
As
yeah.
soon as
Yeah.
like that first no hit, they looked at each other like
Yeah.
right in
We
there.
were fucking hyping y'all up like to them because like they were like there to like see us, and I was like, dude, Fist and Fist is like a fucking really good like hardcore band.
Yeah,
So,
that
like,
was my first time meeting them boys.
hell yeah.
Shout out Mike. Shout out Bricks.
Yeah,
Hell
shout out
yeah.
Kingslayer Tyrant.
Yes. Shout out Kingslayer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike's the goat,
They were
dude.
going so hard to y'all too. Like there's like those pictures of them and shit, like
Yeah.
going hard to y'all set, dude.
Are those your? Were you taking pictures that day?
No, I didn't have my camera that day. I was just
Nah.
chilling that day. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I remember Monty too. Oh my god, that Mayhem on Mac. I
Yeah.
always bring
Oh,
it up
yeah.
for
That-
good reason, man. That show was so fucking legendary.
See, I'm I'm happy I'm not drinking anymore, but that one I was also very drunk. And man, dude, I get to going once I'm drunk, and then like half of the shit I don't remember, and then I see the pictures, and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I was tore up, man.
It's hard to not just drink so much beer at Monty.
Yeah.
Like it's just the perfect vibe. Just fucking crush a 30-pack of High Life.
Beer when
Not get
beer is
too
calling, you
crazy,
gotta
though.
answer.
Yeah,
Yeah, that show was fun as fuck too.
that was.
Fucking yeah, your guys' set was like so good because like people were going nuts, dude. Like I was standing in the back and shit, like through like that doorway where like the drums were and shit.
Yeah,
And dude, like people were like going side to side like hard as fuck, dude.
the
Like, it was
homies
just-
went sick that day, and it's like rare that Jackson does get rowdy like that. So that one was a really
Yeah.
that one was like a standpoint show. And then there was the when Dizzy. I wish you were at that one. That one was so sick. Disease, Molek, and
Where was that
it was at Art 634.
at? No.
It was downstairs though in the black box room.
Oh, okay.
It was fucking sick.
Yeah, that was the only heavy show I've seen at 634.
We've done a couple, but like some of them don't just turn out. Or we like to do a lot of mixed genre shit. That's
Yeah.
usually how like we can get the best crowds and like get people out of their element and get them to the shows
Yeah, I
here.
agree. It's so much fun having like hardcore band, death metal band, deathcore band on
Pop
like
punk.
the same bill.
Well, see, we
Yeah.
even got to go like deeper than that because you'll have like the rap homies go on before like Fist and Fist and like shit like that because that's the only way we can even get like enough people to have a good show out
Oh,
here
yeah.
because I don't know, you throw like a straight metal show in Jackson, like you'll get all like everybody that from Jackson you guys have on Facebook is probably who would be here unless like it was. Now we are getting to the point where people are probably coming to Jackson because Jackson is fucking. We're getting the 517 shit going.
Yeah.
But beforehand, Jackson's just hard to fucking get people out to a fucking show, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
And so having to do the mixed genre shit, then you get like the people, everybody who knows this band, and then you get everybody who knows this rapper too. You know what I mean? So it's cool. You get like a crazy ass mix up in there, but
Fuck yeah.
it's fucking sweet. We got to get. I want to throw another show in here. We used to throw a lot of shows in that room, and then like, I mean, people would be all throughout here
Dude, let's
too.
do
But
it. There's nothing I want to do more than just play a house show that's so packed you can't fucking move.
dude, we
I'm
had
like, you pretty much
170
did at
people in my
house
crib
that one
before.
time.
Yeah,
No, I'm
for a
joking.
Yeah, dude. I mean, because that's like that's a big thing for us, especially Josiah. Like, we'll just like sit on the couch and just watch hours worth of like old 2008, 2007 like house party shows.
Come to the Jolly Llama March 15th.
Yes,
That's exactly how
absolutely.
that shit is. The Jolly Llama is crazy, yo.
Like, that lineup is fucking hard, dude. I also want to go to the Jolly Llama in general, bro.
Yeah,
It'd be
it's
fucking
it's
fun.
fucking sick. It
it's so
literally
fucking
is.
fun.
It's damn near like this. It's taller than this because I can moss with like I scuffed my knuckles one time and then I was crouching and mossing.
Yeah,
Other than
press
that,
B real quick.
it's fun,
Crouch.
Yeah. I got a few photos of Zach in the pit.
Yeah, that
Commando
one I
crawl.
am all fucking
Yeah.
bunched up.
There's got to be somebody in like a ghillie suit that's just straight up hardcore moshing. Should be fucking awesome. It'd be like at a torture show, I bet.
Yeah,
Do
an
a
Achilles suit
ward.
at a torture show.
Damn, that would be hard. I just put on my big coat earlier. You guys know them sets where like dudes playing guitar just have like the biggest coat on or some shit.
dude, that shit's hard.
I'll show you guys my coat when we go upstairs, man. My fucking coat is fucking sick, bro. You're gonna be hyped, dude. It looks so dope, bro. It looks fucking awesome. Big coat hardcore. You guys
Fucking
already know
love
what it
big
is.
coat, dude.
Fucking, that's what it's all about, bro. The big coat.
Yeah, I love when my
Big
yeah,
pockets
big
for my
coat.
big money.
Big cargo pockets.
Pockets so deep you can't even find the bottom.
Well, fuck yeah, boys. Let's shout out all of your shit. Let's hear the shows you guys got coming up, and let's hear the socials where to look
got-
out for you guys this
We got
year.
Chaos and Carnage in May that we're playing with
yeah.
Catalytic Carnifex, all the fucking big old bands.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, we got let me
I
see the
got-
schedule.
I got the list.
Yeah, read them
We
all.
got April 12th. We got the show was Self-Absorbed at Skeletons with y'all.
Yep.
Fucking
Shout out self-absorbed.
no refuge. Dude, I'm fucking stoned right now. I'm forgetting the lineups. We don't even have the lineups like written in here, bro. And then April 27th, we're playing at the Runoff with No Rails and who's the other bands? Yeah, I forgot. Holy nothing. No,
Shout out to the
no
Rebels.
disrespect, dude. I just fucking forget shit easily.
Yeah, and we don't even have like the band names on there too. It's just like
it's
this day we played
literally
that,
just
and
the
we played
locations.
that.
We
that
just have to
on
be
here.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and May 17th is the Crowfoot with as Chaos and Carnage,
Yeah.
Cattle Decap and Carnifex and shit.
Also
And a
lot
bunch of other local bands
Red
too.
Lord.
Like Red Lord's gonna be playing.
Oh, fuck
Convulsus,
yeah.
I think.
Convalescence is gonna be playing.
The
Hell yeah.
Red Lord at Monty was fucking insane.
Dude, Red Lord fucking
nasty.
blew my mind there because we were supposed to play with them with Piss Leech, and Voluntary Mortification was at that show too, and it was at
Dylan's house.
yeah, it was at Dylan's house, and it was like just like house show and shit, but the cops came and shut it down before Red Lord could even play.
They were about to go on.
They
It
shut
was-
it down
yeah.
like in mid fucking voluntary mortification set. It was a big bummer because like dude, like Red Lord's sick and I wanted to see them.
Yeah.
Man, they came through with so much shit too. They pulled up with the fucking Mortal Kombat 2 arcade machine.
Yeah,
and
dude,
they brought like
what?
a brisket smoker, and they were just smoking all this meat. And shit.
They brought a
Yeah.
food truck
That's
and
fucking
a arcade
sick.
game, bro.
Dude, they went all out. They balled out for this fucking gig, only for it to get shut down by the.
Hey,
cops.
Red Lord.
Damn.
Yeah, so we
want to
got
play with you.
Yeah. So we got the Crowfoot, and then after that, we have a show. I believe it's gonna be in Grand Rapids. I think they just told us, but it's like Pain Divine, fucking Attrition Cult, like a bunch of Michigan death metal bands.
Fuck
Really hyped for
yeah.
that.
Yeah, and then in June we got Punks for Pups. at
Hell
Monty.
yeah.
It's gonna be fucking
Hell
awesome. And then in July is the show that we're gonna be playing with a bunch of these big like fucking metal bands like Flesher and Ossuary and shit.
Oh, fuck.
hell
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
it's gonna be so fun. And
Cacophony Fest. Yeah, G.
yeah,
I think Necrobiome is on that, or they're on a different fest like that we're playing as well. From Indiana, they're fucking tight. Those are the homies.
Fuck
But
yeah.
yeah, no, we got a lot of that stuff coming up. We're trying to work on writing for this album and playing those big old shows.
Hell yeah. Y'all doing the damn thing.
trying to balance playing hella shows but also writing hella music.
And making hella merch too.
We
Fuck
do it
yeah.
all. Nah, shit.
Makes my brain forget a lot of shit easily.
For-
So forgive me if I forgot one of the bands or a lot of the bands.
For all the hardcore enjoyers too, I'm gonna be filling in on drums with Self-Absorbed March 30th at Parts of Labors with Dogs of War, and there's a shit
Poison
ton of
Tongues.
bands.
Oh hell
Yeah, Poison Tongues. Yeah, that one's gonna be a
I
fucking.
can't remember
awesome
the
show.
headlining band, but yeah, Dogs of War and Poison Tongues. So big Detroit hardcore.
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
MMHC,
Shout out
show up.
Shout out for self-absorbed.
Fuck yeah, man. Pat D,
Shout out Self
Sean,
Absorbed.
and Hayden.
We first met
Fucking
them at
love those
fucking
guys.
Punks for Pups last year. Dude, they were fucking like their set was nuts because it was upstairs, like at Monty,
Oh shit.
and it's way smaller than the basement.
I remember
at least
seeing
to me, it felt
videos.
like it.
They just uploaded a video of their set from
Dude.
Monster Pups.
Mhm.
It was fucking crazy because like, it's pretty long, kind of like the upstairs, but it's like width wise, it's not. So like people were going like side to side and like punched me in my fucking gut and shit. And like the mosh pits were like like so packed and shit. Like it was just a really fucking good time. They were so good that time. I love Self-Absorbed, but they're
Yeah.
good like every time, you know.
They are.
Fuck yeah. All right, one last thing before we go. You guys got to clear it up for the people.
Oh shit.
Pronounce your guys' name correctly
Decadent?
for
The
the
three of
people.
us say it differently, bro.
I noticed that. That's why I'm asking. I just saw
He
that.
says Decedent, I say Decedent.
I also say Decedent.
But
Descendants. No.
the thing
2 out
is,
of 3.
it's like a word that only existed in like 1923, and so like there's like 4 people that have ever said it on recording. So like nobody fucking knows how to say it. It's an old word.
I went on Google and I did the little voice thing. It was like Decedent. It was like that.
Devin Swank says Decedent, and he wrote a song with the name Succulent Decedent. So,
Oh shit.
We've
Yeah.
been saying
I guess it's Decedent.
but Decedent sounds cooler to my face. So
All right, cool.
that's the dilemma all solved.
I guess the end verdict is you could say it however the fuck you want to say.
Yeah,
it.
you can call us
Yeah.
corn.
Just call
Call us Corn.
My name is Corn.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Well, fuck yeah. Decedent in the house. We appreciate you guys coming through. Make sure you pop out to one of these boys' shows. They're putting in the work. They're doing the damn thing.
Appreciate
Really
you guys
doing the
too,
damn
man.
thing. I'm going to double down saying that because I want to give you guys all the props you guys deserve because it's fucking awesome seeing it and being a witness, being y'all's homies. This shit's fucking sick. Y'all keep
Thank
on
you guys
doing
enough
this
too,
shit.
man. Shout out Fist of Fish. Shout out Sacrifice of Life. Shout out Scumlord Photography, man.
Yeah,
Hell
thank you.
yeah.
dude.
Shout out Below Ground Sound, bro.
Below
Hey.
Ground
Listen
Sound.
to all the
Love
episodes.
y'all
We out
homies,
here.
man.
Mid-Michigan Hardcore Collective. We out here.
Yep.
Keep an eye out.
MNHC.
Deuces.